Hello, guys. Hope everyone is well. And today we're going to talk about why ICP is the only solution to the rise of AI powered cyber attacks in Web 2. So, as you guys might know, the alarming rise of AI powered cyber attacks, emphasizing how artificial intelligence is transforming the landscape of cybercrime. Basically, hackers are now leveraging AI to execute faster, smarter, and more sophisticated attacks than ever before. And it's only going to get more sophisticated as AI develops. AI enables cyber criminals to generate flawless phishing emails free from typical errors which can deceive even the most experienced cybersecurity professionals. Additionally, AI accelerates password cracking by quickly breaking weak login credentials, significantly reducing the time required for unauthorized access. The use of AI extends beyond digital deception. Hackers are cloning voices and faces to scam businesses and individuals, intensifying the threat of identity fraud. Furthermore, AI facilitates the creation of self-learning malware that continuously adapts to evade antivirus detection, making traditional security measures less effective. So let's look at some key highlights. AI-driven cyber attacks are faster, smarter, and deadlier than traditional methods. And remember, guys, I just mentioned, we're at the start of this AI super cycle. AI generates flawless phishing emails that can fool even cybersecurity experts. AI can crack weak passwords within seconds, compromising login security rapidly. Hackers use AI to clone voices and faces, leading to sophisticated scams. And scams, over time, with development AI, are going to get ever more sophisticated. AI-powered malware is self-learning, adapting in real time to bypass antivirus software. Cyber criminals are upgrading their tactics by integrating AI, escalating cyber threats. And let's look at some key insights. AI's role in enhancing cyber attack sophistication. The integration of AI into cybercrime has significantly increased the complexity and effectiveness of attacks. AI algorithms can analyze large data sets quickly, allowing hackers to craft highly convincing phishing emails that are free from common human errors, making detection by traditional filters and even experts more challenging. This shift necessitates the development of equally sophisticated AI-powered defense mechanisms. Also, guys, the speed of AI-driven password cracking. AI accelerates the process of breaking passwords. By automating and optimizing guessing techniques, weak passwords which might have taken hours or days to crack manually can now be compromised within seconds, exposing a critical vulnerability in password-based security systems. This highlights the urgent need for strong authentication methods such as multi-factor authentication and biometric verification. Emergence of AI-generated deepfakes in cybercrime. The use of AI to clone voices and faces enables attackers to impersonate trusted individuals convincingly. This form of social engineering can lead to high-impact scams such as fraudulent business transactions, identity theft, and unauthorized access to confidential information. The rise of deepfake technology demands increased awareness and the development of detection tools to verify authenticity. Adaptive self-loading malware. Traditional malware is often static and can be identified by signature-based antivirus software simply. However, AI-powered malware that learns and evolves in real time presents a new frontier in cyber threats. This adaptation allows malware to modify its behavior and characteristics to avoid detection, rendering many existing cybersecurity defenseless and less effective in necessitating continuous innovation in threat detection. And this is why once we go through the era of AI agents, humanoid robotics, and AI goes through its mass adoption curve, cybercrime is just going to go through the roof. And we'll talk more about that as we go on in this video. The escalation of cybercrime through AI. AI is not just a tool, guys, but a force multiplier for cybercriminals, amplifying their capabilities and reach. This escalation means that the scale and frequency of cyber attacks are likely to increase, affecting individuals, businesses, and governments alike. And that's why ICP also has Utopia to tailor for governments in the data and security of that data in using AI technologies. It underscores the importance of investing in AI-driven cybersecurity solutions and fostering between public and private sectors. But the only safe solution for AI to run the internet is the web architecture of ICP. That's why we need the new Web3. Necessity for enhanced data security practices. Given the advanced nature of AI-powered attacks, traditional security measures such as simple password policies and basic firewalls are insufficient. So there is a pressing need for comprehensive security strategies that include regular software updates, but they're useless, employee training, use of encryption, and implementation of zero trust architectures. But we need a Web3 architecture where everything is on-chain front-end and back-end. We need the crypto cloud ICP to guarantee protection of sensitive data effectively. But unfortunately, the current Web2 stack is not enough to solve for AI-powered cyber attacks, which are only going to go exponentially if, and obviously, AI power, obviously, it is going to go exponentially. If it runs on Web2, cybercrime is going to go through the roof. And obviously, Cybersecurity Ventures expects global cybercrime costs to grow 15% per year over the next 5 years. But I don't know in those stats if they counted for the rise of AI in Web 2 and how that is going to cause cybercrime to grow exponentially. And that's why we need the solutions for ICP and the architecture of ICP to run and to safeguard AI, to obviously cap and limit that cybercrime problem. Because this year, cybercrime is reaching $10.5 trillion USD annually. That's approximately 10-12% of global GDP. That's up from $3 trillion in 2015. So already, not even with AI, it has grown quite rapidly, quite exponentially. But obviously, we're talking agents, humanoids, and AI, large language models start getting sophisticated as AI. As you can see in the last month, like AI has developed quite abruptly. You know what I mean? Like we are, people are going to say we're into the face of AGI. Like we are developing rapidly. Cybercrime is going to go exponentially to the right. This represents the greatest transfer of wealth in history. Risks and incentives for innovation investment is exponentially larger than the damage inflicted from natural disasters in a year. So remember, cybercrime is a massive burden. So it's more profitable than global trade and all major legal drugs combined. We're talking over 12% of global GDP. That's just going down the drain. So that's why mass adoption of AI on Web 2 through AI agents and robotics would speed up cybercrime. That percentage would grow exponentially. One could say maybe even 20%, 30% of GDP. Who knows? It's already 12% of GDP. But when you're talking about when you've got billions of agents and the humanoids and robotics, we are going to have, a web where it's going to be mass use of AI, in everyday process and like agents, which are going to do all the work, logistics. So, and that in that power in the current Web 2 framework, it's exponential. But then to pick the exact number is anyone guess. But the thing is, it's that it's going to be such an economic burden cost for global economies that it's just not going to be sustainable. So enhanced security practices are not enough. So you can't taper over the Web 2 infrastructure. You can't fix the current Web 2 infrastructure to solve for this problem. A new internet cloud architecture is needed, and that is ICP. ICP solves this multi-trillion-dollar issue. of traditional cybercrime and that of AI-powered cybercrime that awaits us. Because we're at the cusp, we're at the early phases of this issue. This is an in-depth comparison between artificial intelligence AI deployed on traditional Web 2 infrastructure versus AI on the Internet Computer Protocol blockchain network. ICP positioned not merely as an AI model, but as a full-stack on-chain compute platform akin to a next-generation Google Cloud or Amazon Web Services that solves many critical issues inherent to Web 2 and big tech AI deployments. These issues include cybersecurity vulnerabilities, intellectual property IP theft, and inefficient market payments, lack of transparency, regulatory challenges, and the ability to customize AI models to the user or jurisdictional needs. ICP's architecture, which runs AI models in isolated, tamper-proof canisters with unique IDs, offers a sovereign and programmable cloud environment that enhances security, transparency, and governance. Guys, the network's decentralized and distributed infrastructure ensures resilience against cybercrimes, outages, and overreaching regulations, making it ideal and the only solution for scaling AI applications globally. ICP also enables revenue sharing through automated licensing and royalties, protecting IP rights better than Web 2 models. The growing cybercrime problem, estimated at $10.5 trillion a year globally, and the fact that traditional Web 2 infrastructure cannot effectively secure AI systems, especially as AI adoption grows. ICP's cryptographic identity system, zero-knowledge proofs, and customized governance frameworks provide defense against deepfakes, unauthorized data access, and AI misuse. Basically, there are many operational inefficiencies of Web 2's subscription models, many layers of complexity among centralized systems, and the high risks of deploying AI in fragile infrastructures. ICP represents the inevitable future framework of AI on the web, offering a scalable, secure, flexible, and transparent platform necessary to propel AI innovation safely into the exponential age of artificial intelligence. So let's look at some key highlights. ICP offers unparalleled cybersecurity by running AI models on chain without firewalls, addressing the $10.5 trillion per year global cybercrime issue, which is going to grow exponentially from here until the ICP solution eventually gets adopted. It's inevitable. It's only a question of time. ICP provides customizable tamper-proof AI canisters with on-chain governance, enabling compliance and diverse global AI regulations. ICP's decentralized infrastructure ensures, guys, resilience and eliminates single points of failure common in Web 2 AI systems. And that's a reason. If AI agents, humanoids, and AI, obviously it's going to grow exponentially. And if it were to grow exponentially in Web 2, that's a reason why cybercrime will go through the roof. Because you can't solve for that issue running AI on Web 2. And this is the opportunity cost of, not financial advice, of why ICP is an eventual multi-trillion dollar asset in the long run. Not financial advice, do your own research, but this is, in my opinion, the largest arbitrage in history that we have today. It was obviously AI is single-handedly the biggest opportunity, and the infrastructure of the AI and how it's going to run, the governance, safeguards, is the biggest, in my opinion, opportunity to run the largest opportunity, which is AI. So, yeah, do your own research. On ICP, AI models can be tokenized, licensed, monetized, and automated. Royalty payments, securing intellectual property rights. ICP's cryptographically secure identity systems combats deepfakes and offers users full control over their data and permissions. That's what makes it safe. You control and own your data. Remember that. ICP frameworks is essential for safely deploying humanoid robots and autonomous AI services at scale, mitigating hacking risks. That's big, that's massive. Because not only for data, but also for human security. Imagine human and robots getting attacked, compromised. ICP simplified interoperable architecture reduces complexity and friction between software systems, enabling smoother AI integration. Let's look at some key insights to evaluate. Cybercrime is a core pillar for AI scalability. ICP's ability to run AI models on-chain eliminates the need for traditional firewalls and complex cybersecurity layers, which are increasingly inadequate against rising global cybercrime. This shift from perimeter defense to zero trust distributed environments is crucial as AI systems handle more sensitive and critical tasks worldwide. It ensures that AI deployments won't be the weak link exploited by hackers, thus suffocating global digital infrastructure. Let's look into regulatory compliance through programmable sovereignty. ICP's canister model enables the isolation of AI models with unique IDs that can be audited, governed according to specific jurisdictional requirements. This flexibility offers a much needed solution to the patchwork of AI regulations emerging worldwide, allowing entities to comply with local laws while maintaining operational continuity. The built-in governance system, including decentralized autonomous organizations, or which they call DAOs, allow stakeholders to democratically manage AI services, enhancing accountability and ethical artificial intelligence use. Decentralization and deterministic resilience as a competitive advantage. Unlike centralized Web 2 cloud providers, which we have today, like AWS, Cloud, Azure, Microsoft Azure, they're prone to outages and single points of failure, as we've seen recently. Google got hacked last week, CrowdStrike went down, and constantly, we're always hearing in the news single points of failure in regards to Web 2 cloud infrastructure, hacks, compromise, failing. ICP's distributed node infrastructure across global sovereign hardware offers unmatched reliability, even if data centers shut down due to regulatory or catastrophic events. We can have World War III, we can have bombs, we can have nuclear. The war can throw whatever the fuck it wants. But remember this, guys. ICP is deterministic, decentralized, ensures network and AI services continue functioning regardless of whatever happens. This is critical for mission critical AI applications in finance, healthcare, robotics, where downtimes can have severe consequences, but also from a geopolitical, from a government perspective, from a national security risk. This is vital. And this is why I believe also Utopia, which is going to tailor for the government sector of things, is going to be obviously, which is going to come out actually very soon. As I know Dom tweeted it on X recently, the last couple of months. It's going to tailor for governments because of this sort of bifurcated risk that we're going through. So reinvesting intellectual property and monetization models for AI. ICP's tokenization and on-chain licensing enables AI creators to retain full ownership and earn royalties automatically when their AI models or services are used. This contrasts sharply with Web 2 models where IP theft is rampant and monetization is inefficient due to legacy payment systems. ICP's models incentivize this innovation by making AI development economically sustainable and secure, potentially accelerating AI ecosystem growth. Now addressing the deepfakes and data privacy crisis. With big technology companies controlling user data and lacking standardized identity systems, the current Web 2 infrastructure faces an escalating problem of deepfakes and data misuse. Basically, ICP's cryptographically secure identity systems based on biometrics, passkeys, and zero-knowledge proofs empowers users with true data ownership and control. This not only protects privacy, but also provides a robust defense against deepfakes by verifying identities and data authenticity on chain, helping restore trust in digital content. That is so fundamental, enabling safe deployment of autonomous robots and AI at scale. Inevitably, AI is going to grow exponentially at scale. The potential of risks of deploying humanoid robots with AI on insecure Web2 infrastructure are enormous, including hacking, catastrophic misuse. ICP's models where each robot's AI runs in tamper-proof canister with real-time auditability and control mitigates these risks by isolating and containing faults or exploits. These safety features are foundational for real-world applications in robotics and industrial automation. This is in self-driving cars, in the automation process, when we're talking through manufacturing, through self-driving cars. If you're running all the infrastructure, once this gets mass adopted in the current Web2 infrastructure, and obviously we're prone to cybercrime, which is going to grow exponentially, they're going to get hacked, then people's lives are at risk. It doesn't only come at a cost or an economic value cost. Running, like, if you can exploit industrial automation, self-driving cars, machinery, and there's people within those industries, and you've got the AI run this automation, and someone hacks it and causes it to explode. You're risking people's lives. Self-driving cars, robotics. People hack the robots and they turn it against us humans. So, it can put lives at risk, many lives at risk. It can put the human race at risk, potentially, if it's not governed correctly. At the end of the day, as a human race, we can lose control of this AI. So we need to have like a governance system. You need to have a governing, controlling system. And the current Web2 infrastructure cannot provide that. That's why ICP is inevitable. And Web3 is inevitable, with ICP being the heart of interoperability of the new Internet of Things in regards and the crypto cloud, basically. So simplifying our integration through standardized interoperability. Web2's fragmented ecosystem involves multiple overlaying software systems, payment processors, cloud providers using centralized clouds, as I mentioned, and security layers, creating friction and inefficiencies for AI integration and automation. ICP's unified WebAssembly, virtual machine, and canister architecture provide a standardized, interoperable platform that streamlines communication between artificial intelligence models, software systems, and users. This simplification is critical for achieving fluid, customizable AI experiences tailored to individual and institutional needs. Remember, enabling the vision of artificial intelligence as a personal software engineer and service provider. While Web2 infrastructure has powered the initial wave of AI innovation, until today, it is fundamentally insufficient and risky for the future exponential growth of AI technologies. We're just at the cusp of this AI bubble. We're talking 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, all the way up to 2040, 2050. The exponential curve of AI is going to keep growing exponentially. The CAGR growth rate is 40, 50% for the next 20 years, 30 years. The growth rate is phenomenal growth rate. And this is the reason why ICP emerges the only viable full-stack compute platform designed to run AI models securely, transparent, and resiliently on-chain. This is why ICP is inevitable, because there's no other solution that can do this. Its unique combination of decentralized hardware, cryptographic security, programmable canisters, and built-in governance address the multifaceted challenges of cybersecurity, IP protection, compliance, data privacy, and system complexity. As artificial intelligence continues to permeate every aspect of the digital economy and society, especially with emerging autonomous robots and services, ICP's models will be indispensable for safe, scalable, and profitable AI deployment worldwide. And guys, this is why ICP will be the AI governance systems. It is going to safeguard AI. in my next following videos, I'll explain the reasons of how it's going to safeguard AI through its processes. So we're looking, not financial advice, at the heart of Web3 blockchain interoperability that is going to power the future of AI and the governance of AI at a market cap of $3 billion or so. And when we know that McKinsey has AI growing at, what, it'll be about 20 trillion or so market in 2030. So, how much ICP is going to capture of that? Like, it can't all run on Web 2 because cybercrime is going to go parabolic. It's going to go parabolic. So that's why ICP's adoption is inevitable, and its growth rate of AI is going to go exponentially to the right. So, and it's the only solution that can do that. But it's not. ICP is not a crypto. It is the internet cloud of Web3. It is the new Internet of Things where AI and cloud will run everything. You know what I mean? It's a world computer in a nutshell. The world computer that's going to run AI completely, safely, and securely. And you think today it's a $3 billion market cap, not financial advice. Do your own research. But this is why I'm all in on ICP. And it's inevitable because it's the only solution. And even if they were to stop developing today, for anyone to even get close to catching up to them will take 7-8 years. And by then, AI is going to be exponential to the right. AGI will be in full, super ASI is going to be in, because these models are developing so fast. And ICP is just miles ahead of them. And with the exclusive 20-year roadmap of development, which is just building innovation after innovation, it's inevitable. People are looking at price, this and that, and price is just leverage manipulation, and it's just using retail to flush them out of the market so the smart money can accumulate at these cheap prices, and that's all it is. Most of the time, price does nothing. 90% of the time, 95% of the time, you create crashes, manipulation, leverage manipulation, and then eventually when they make it run, the thing will go parabolic. Not financial advice, but when it unwinds, it's going to have its day. And obviously, most people are going to get caught off guard and miss the life-changing opportunity. And it's positioned to do that. It's inevitable. AI is inevitable. The safeguarding and infrastructure needed to run AI safely will be needed, and ICP is an inevitable solution, as it's the only solution. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. Like, share, and subscribe. And I have some banging videos that will come online in the next couple of days, which will give some added details and information in this regards. Anyway, guys, take care, keep well, and speak to you soon.